moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Now motion him out of the backfield. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running this one left. And they limit the damage just to 3 yards on that gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Dak now from the gun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. He has the first over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Yeah. 26.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think at 47. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Yeah.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They give it to him again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Sent down by Cody Barton. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Goff working from the pistol. The ball is loose. And the Cowboys scoop it up. No one around. He's got space. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the turnover into a lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Malik Hooker with the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys are going to get the football inside the enemy 40. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! Here we go, 46! 26!
Another carry for him. He's contained at the line for no gain. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Prescott to throw. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution and plays like that on first down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for second down.
Yeah, here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it on 3rd and 5. It's caught, Ferguson. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Yeah!
He gets another shot here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Motioning the tight end left. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here's second and 11. He's on the move. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
Goff on third. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Right up the gut. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. 26.
Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Two. One out.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Goff setting to throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. Decent game here, but short of the first.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Throwing is gone. Into the hands of Gibbs. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. Pass complete to Gibbs. The ball is out! But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ric Flair.
A give left side for Gibbs. And they take him down right along the 30.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Goff to the air now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Damone Clark. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go, 26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Completed to his running back. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
26.
1st and 10, Prescott. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, here we go, 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. He beams one deep right side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And the Lions get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Fields it, and he's going to run this one back for the end zone. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Returnable from near the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the 32. Escapes the pocket. Ferguson's got it. Complete. Breaks through, and he might break away. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Back to the well again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 41. It is cut left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
They'll go right side with Gibbs. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Another one for Gibbs. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action with Goff. Fights off the pressure. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Two for 66. 4 down. Hold on. Hey, let's go. Good grab. Good.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions start the second half with some needed points. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah!
Prescott set to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Dak. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell with the INT. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Returnable from the 1. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Yeah!
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, here we go.
Blown back gets the handoff. Blast through midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Here we go. 26.
First down, and they go right back to it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. 26. 26.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Yeah!
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. This is complete to Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Spins out of one stop, and he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down throw from Goff. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds a man right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll go for it. Goff. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fox now to kick this one away. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think?
Prescott to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throw it. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah! Here we go. Kill.
Dak to the air here. Getting out to his left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yeah!
Looking to throw. Brought in by Elliott. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys needing 4 points. Offense going for it here, 4th and 5.
Here we go!
Back to throw it. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Up the sideline past the 25. And he makes it all the way up to the 28. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Now you won.
Again, it's Gibbs. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Value 3. 5.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Setting up to pass. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches.
BC.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take one final knee. Time's going to run out. Brock, their playoff story begins with a victory.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.